What's up, everybody? It's Jeremy. I have Maiden here with me, and behind me you can see the new Golden State Entegra 32U GSE. Anyways, guys, today is going to be the maiden voyage of the motorhome. First time getting to use it. We are headed to Arizona. We're going racing.
It's also gonna pull a trailer though.
So we are also towing our enclosed trailer. We're gonna get to see not only how it drives, but how it's going to drive towing, because that's the big question. A lot of you get a bigger motorhome like the Super C motorhome because you want to be able to tow, right? And you know what I'm going to tell you, like, it does look pretty sweet. You can see the sun's just barely coming up. We got about 6.5 hours or so. We're hitting the road. So the first thing that I really like about this is when I get in here, I can actually check and scroll through here on my steering wheel. I can also check to see if my brake turn signals are all hooked up, my trailer light status. I can also go to towing status as well and change my brake controller. I'm going to have my brake controller right here. I'm able to simply push the button and you can see the gain go from 6.5 to 7. You can see that it also is going to have your engine brake on there. Fuel economy is 11, obviously not horrible. So it'll be fun to kind of play with some of these different settings in here. So this is our first grade that we are going up. I'm not really sure the percentage of grade. We're staying pretty consistent, right around 55 miles an hour. I did put it into manual mode and downshift once. I kind of wanted to stay in a higher gear and started dropping the RPMs quite a bit below 2,000. So put it into manual mode, shifted it. We're staying around 2,200 right now, and pulling this, nicely at 55 miles an hour. Definitely no problem whatsoever. I don't know, I probably could downshift again if I really wanted to, but not really pressing that. When we're all done with this, I'll do a comparison showing you the difference between the Class C motorhome towing the same trailer and this one as well, as far as speed comparisons. So first grade, pulling it good, 55 miles an hour. This is going up the grade in Alpine, hitting Tavern Road if you're from San Diego or know the area. There's going to be 2 more grades that we're going to do, Descanso and the one right at Golden Acorn. Grade number 1, check. We are hitting grade number 2 on the 8 East. We're coming up on Cuyamaco Rancho State Park. We have dropped down. We are right at about 53 miles an hour. We're staying at about 2,000 RPM. And if I were to downshift it once more, so now we're downshifting into 7, we're still at about 2,400, and we really didn't gain very much as far as the speed goes. Just maybe pulling that a little bit better, still around 2,500. And you can see the speedometer is climbing just slightly going up this grade. The 550s are actually detuned compared to the 350s, and I'm curious if the 450s are also detuned. So if you have a 550, you know a little bit more about the tuning process, or if there are tuners available. I would definitely be interested in learning more about that, to seeing potential upgrades that we could do on this motorhome and other ones as well. But overall, I mean, 52 miles an hour going up this, towing 7,200 pounds or so. When I do get to Yuma, I will run this across the Catscale. I'm very interested to see the total weight of this coach, as well as the trailer loaded, everything, where we're at when it comes into weight wise. We are coming up on the top of this grade 2 that we're doing. We are in 7th gear in manual mode, right around 50 miles an hour, 51 miles an hour, and we're doing about 2,300 RPMs. So this is grade number 3. This is coming up on Golden Acorn Casino. So we are back around 2,000 RPM, dropping down to about 52 miles an hour. You can kind of see the crest of this coming up. This is a long grade. This is probably, 5+ mile grade, I would think, maybe 3. Doing it very nicely. I am in 8th gear right now, not downshifting as we come to the top of this, keeping that consistent. There we go. We're about 53, 54 miles an hour. As we come up to this Crestwood Road Live Oak Spring, that's going to be at the top of the grade, and you can see as we come up to the peak of this, you can see the speed starting to pick up and really increase. This is the 6.7 liter diesel engine in this 32 GSE. How it tows. Probably one of my least favorite things about a giant motorhome is the amount of diesel that this is going to take. So we still had about 3/4 of a tank in one of the tanks. However, what's neat about this, yes, we have 2 tanks. The front tank feeds off of the rear tank, and then, yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's just painful, you know? As you sit there and watch it at, here, let's just see that? $6.39 a gallon. Should we guess, like, how much is it gonna take to fill this? We've already put $100 worth of diesel, round 2. All right, $272 to fill that up at that $1.63 price point. So let's see how far that'll actually get us. We're gonna call in and they will weigh it, and then we'll go inside and find out what our weight is. What's that? Steer axle 4740. Our drive axle is 15,040. Our trailer is 8,360 for a grand total of 28,140 pounds. Holy smokes. Well, we made it to Adobe Mountain Speedway. There's the famous Tom Myers. Getting everything unloaded out of the trailer. We will go ahead and set up the pit mat. Two hours later, we got both cars all ready to go. Got MV about to take off, get some cool drone shots. Get ready, let's do it. I guess we damaged a wing, front bumper's done.
I think I got a shot of that.
But on this one, A-class car, that bent an axle. Hopefully the shock is not bent. You can come over here on this side, you can see the axle just completely folded.
Front too,
and that was just like somebody else spun out, trying to avoid an accident. There's nothing you can do.
You did a pretty good job of avoiding that one.
Yeah, no, I mean, there was a couple accidents that you did a good job definitely avoiding. on and get to work. We got race cars to prep. So this little piece right here was the issue. Was just twisted like this, dumping oil. Well, I got super lucky. I was able to find one of the other guys had a gasket still in the bag. So we're gonna pull this out of the bag, put it in the car, and add oil to the car and get this thing started and cross our fingers. We are back and we are heading up the grade, heading 8 west. We are in manual mode again. I'm right under 50 miles an hour, just under 50 miles an hour, 2300 RPM. So this is definitely a pretty steep grade. This is coming up on the top of it. You can see the lighthouse up there. That's all right. Just under 50 miles an hour. We're towing, what, 6,800 pounds. And I do have a pretty crazy wind right now as well. My biggest complaint right now as I'm driving this thing is you get into these rough patches of the road and I notice that the door, but back to towing. Towing is definitely good. You can see I'm in 7th. I'm gonna upshift it there to 8, downshift back to 2,000, right under 55 miles an hour. Really, I think that that's going to be the biggest thing that I'm going to want to compare is once I go to a 33 or 35 on this coach and seeing what these numbers change in relationship to tire size and just overall how the coach tows. So this is the last grade coming home and we're doing about 57 miles an hour, 2300 RPM. I'm in 8th gear right now and you can see as we're coming up here on this border checkpoint, but towing this really good. We're actually picking up speed, 62, 65 almost as we come to the top of this. You know, 57, 55 miles an hour. This is pretty nice. This is comfortable, safe, obviously not doing 35 miles an hour, which is amazing. So now I'm actually gonna have to bring this down. And then you can see once I hit cruise control, bring my speed under my current speed. So I set it at 63. My engine brake has kicked on. It's at 45%. I am completely off of the brake pedal and it's keeping me around that speed now as we start to head down the summit of this, which is going to be really nice, not heating up those brakes. And you'll see we're almost down to 0. And as I hit the gas, it completely comes off. I can accelerate. I'm gonna go around this semi here. But I really like that feature of having that engine brake. It's definitely nice. Took me a little minute to kind of realize that you had to be in cruise control in order for it to work. But overall, having fun towing, seeing what it's all about with this 6.7. I'm Jeremy, and this is my world. Hopefully you're watching it either there or over on WeldTec Designs. We got all kinds of content coming out. I'll see you guys in the next video.